heart-wrenching tragedy. Families across India and Nepal are coming to terms with an unimaginable loss. 26 innocent lives, most of them tourists, were tragically cut short in a brutal terror attack. In the serene meadows of Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir. What was meant to be a peaceful vacation, a time of joy and exploration, turned into an unspeakable nightmare. On Tuesday, April 22nd, what should have been a getaway, a cherished family vacation, turned into a bloodbath. Victims from across India and Nepal were caught in a hail of bullets, fired indiscriminately by terrorists. This attack, claimed by the Resistance Front, has left the entire nation grieving, marking the deadliest terror strike in Kashmir in over 2 decades. Their bodies, carried in flag-draped coffins, arrived one by one in their hometowns. Families, still in shock, waited to say their final goodbyes. The emotional scenes were unbearable. Mothers, fathers, wives, children holding back tears as they received the remains of their loved ones who had gone on vacation and never returned. Among the fallen, Lieutenant Vinay Narwal, a 26-year-old Navy officer. He was just a week into his newlywed life when the attack shattered his world. On his honeymoon with his wife, Himanshi, he was shot at point-blank range in front of her. His body was brought back to Haryana's Karnal, where his last rites were conducted with full military honours. Thousands, including Haryana Chief Minister Nayab Singh Saini, paid their respect at his funeral, marking a heartbreaking farewell to a promising young life. In Guwahati, the body of Indian Air Force Corporal Tag Helyang from Arunachal Pradesh was brought home. Over there, Assam Minister Jayantamala Barua and Guwahati City Police Commissioner Parthasarathi Mahato paid their tributes. Neeraj Udvani, a chartered accountant from Dubai, had travelled to Jaipur for a wedding function, but tragically lost his life in Pahalgam. His body was flown back to Rajasthan, where his wife, Ayushi, was left to grieve the loss of her husband. The grief of his family was palpable as they bid farewell to a loved one who had his whole life ahead of him. Shubham Devedi, a 31-year-old businessman from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, was on a week-long vacation with his family. Just 2 months married. His life was cruelly taken in front of his wife. His body was brought to Lucknow, where his family awaited, in utter disbelief, as his remains were sent to Kanpur for cremation. Alongside Shubham's remains, Nepalese national Sudeep Neupan, also killed in the attack, was brought home. Their bodies were returned in an emotional procession. Sushil Nathaniel, a manager at LIC from Indore, Madhya Pradesh, met a horrific fate when terrorists forced him to recite the Kalma before shooting him. His body was brought back to Madhya Pradesh, where Chief Minister Mohan Yadav and many others attended his funeral to honour his sacrifice. In Dombivali, Maharashtra, 3 cousins, Sanjay Lele, Hemant Joshi and Atul Mone, were laid to rest. Thousands gathered to bid them farewell, with Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis paying his respects. Their families, overcome with grief, spoke of their irreplaceable loss, struggling to find words in the wake of such tragedy. Santosh Jagdale and Kaustubh Ganbole, both from Pune, were also among the victims. Their bodies arrived in Pune, where Union Minister of State for Civil Aviation Muralidhar Mohal was present to receive them. The two had been on holiday with their families in Kashmir, unaware that their lives would be cut short in an instant. The bodies of Manjunath Rao and Bharat Bhushan were flown to Bangalore, Karnataka. Manjunath's body was taken to Shivamogga. Prashant Sattapathy from Balasore, Odisha, was another innocent victim. His body was brought to Bhubaneswar, where Odisha's Chief Minister Mohan Charan Majhi attended his funeral. It was an overwhelming moment for his grieving family as they said their final goodbyes. The remains of S. Madhusudan, an IT employee from Andhra Pradesh's Nellore, were flown to Chennai, where tributes were paid by Tamil Nadu's political leaders. He had been settled in Bengaluru, and his family now carries the weight of an untimely and unjust loss. Each of these 26 lives tell a story of love, hope, and dreams, all tragically snuffed out by senseless violence. These were ordinary people like you and me, on vacation, planning a future, living their lives, who were struck down in a moment of terror. Families have been torn apart, futures stolen, and the nation is left grappling with the loss of innocent lives. As the nation mourns, we stand with the families of the victims, sharing in their grief and hoping that justice will one day be served. These lives taken too soon will not be forgotten. With Saurav Sinha and Rudrashish Kanjilal, Bureau Report, India Today Global.
बैठो बैठो हम लोग फौज हैं बैठो बैठो मेरे बच्चे को अरे हम लोग फौजी हैं कुछ नहीं करेंगे